Hello and welcome to Into the Radio. Since two of my friends just recently started playing this game, I decided to make a little tutorial series where I will just play through the game, show you all the hidden tricks, and maybe help you to make your life easier into the Radius. Yeah, I'm playing on realistic difficulty, so you can't regenerate health by sleeping. Yeah, and I will pretend it's Iron Man, so when I die, I'm gonna click continue and not reload the save. Yeah. I will write that save and let's start it. And I will also be skipping the tutorial, but I think you both already played it, so no need.
Stop. Authorized personnel only. Raise your hands above your head for identification.
Greetings, Explorer. This message is to remind you that you are the UNPSC field officer aiding our research of the Pechorsk radius anomaly. Congratulations on your contract extension. Your security level has been reset to 0 due to long-term absence. Please proceed to your room and continue the missions. We are hoping for complete cooperation.
So, yeah. I'm just gonna go quickly through the start here. The first mission is pretty easy, so no need to talk for long. We can just go in. We got our Makarov here. We definitely want to put 2 of our magazines here. And maybe even a third one we find here. All preloaded. I always like to leave one magazine slot open, so when I change magazines I can put the empty or half empty one in here and just switch through them. We already turn off safety, cock the bolt. Didn't need to, it was already had already a bullet. But well, better safe than sorry. So, let's quickly go into the Radius. It's 9 AM. Still enough time on the day to do at least the first 2 missions. The first mission is pretty easy, you don't have to do much. But I'm gonna grab at least a bit of the loot you find here at the beginning. Oh, there through the knife, whatever. Yeah, there we have the tower. That's usually useful if you die. You get once per tide a new Makarov plus magazines and ammunition there. I mean, the ammunition is quite useful for us.
Emergency guidance recording L1-61.
And if you play this game more often, you will hear that message way too often. More ammunition here. Let's just quickly check here. Yes. That's another $100 for us. Oh, a lighter. For you, Snow. Well, there we have our first enemy. It's called a fragment. They're pretty harmless. The only annoying thing is that you have to kill them a second time once they die. I'm gonna use at the beginning a knife for that. Save us a bit. And we got kinda lucky. We got an flashlight here which you can get in our chest. And we can also change the color by pressing the same button we use for switching between switching on off the laser pointer or I think throughout magazine. Depends on which platform you play. Nice, a few cigarettes. Give me the lighter. And today I've learned that you're not supposed to light the cigarette before you stick it into your mouth. But you should first stick it into your mouth and light it then. Well, I'm not a smoker, unless it's in VR. Forgot to reload earlier. Usually I would recommend always keeping a full gun. Another lighter. And just quickly go through here. Don't see much loot here yet. but there will be nothing special in the starting area. You might get lucky with some items that are worth quite a bit, but well, usually you don't find anything like that. Let me put the bullets right in here. Nice, so nothing else here, just a few papers, I don't care. Let's go inside here. Here we got a few more shotgun shells. We can use them very soon, because as soon as we hit security level 1, we will get a free shotgun. Another knife. At the beginning we can take them with us, so we can have a few in reserve in our base. And we don't have to repair, really don't have to repair knives, we will find enough.
Help me, please. That wasn't really me, just an image. I'm trapped somewhere terrible. I don't know where, just that it's dark here. And I can't move. I'm so sick of this place, whatever it is.
General hum again.
My name's Katya, by the way.
Just got the new coil installed.
I'm so glad I found you.
Gotta lock the
Finally,
thing
I'm
in
not
before some
alone.
sniper breaks in and steals it again. Where did the key go?
Well, that was it. We only needed to get the Explorer's Bracelet. We have forgotten to check out the loot on top of the roof, but doesn't really matter for the start. I am just gonna turn it in for now, so we can quickly start the second part of our expedition. Usually you would have to play through the tutorial mission after you turn in your first security level item, but we don't have to, since I didn't enable the tutorial. Now we can already quickly sort out stuff we don't need. We already got energy drink. I'm gonna keep. Let's keep the good magazine. We already sell these two. We really don't need them. We don't need a second chest lamp, so it's getting sold too. The rest I'm gonna keep for now. Let's see. $206, that's nice. And now I'm gonna just quickly through items that I don't need in here, so I don't stretch the episode unnecessarily. Oh yeah, shotgun ammunition we will need, because we got our first shotgun. Let's open it. Locked and loaded. And just for ease of use, I'm gonna put all the other shells in here. We're gonna leave that here too. We also don't need that. We might want food, but well, that doesn't really matter. Let's see what we find on our next trip. Next trip will be the next top priority mission. There we won't get another security level, but we have to do it anyway before we can go to any other missions. That will lead us in the middle of the map there. Yeah, there will be a rift. You probably already heard of it in the tutorial mission, if you played it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Wait, where? Oh yeah, I don't only need one probe sack. Let's leave that here. Usually I take my health injector here, but there's no need for it right now. We shouldn't really need it, even though we will be doing a short excursion to a high level area, because I wanna look for a few weapon crates there. It's quite weird in the beginning, because that will be your melee weapon at the start, and you will use the Makarov as your long-range weapon. Yeah, and now that I said it, I remembered I wanted to refill my magazine. Perfect. Here we can quickly go for an artifact. Always be a bit careful. The placement of the anomalies is random, so you might have to take another way compared to mine way. Can I get along here? Yes. The thing is, I would like to use my shotgun right now. Oh, I can't get in there, so we won't be getting that loot. But we will also pull all the enemies around us. And for some reason there's a detector floating in midair. I don't know why. But let's take it with us. So... we don't have to go over... Hello? This is a spawn. You just have to dodge their first jump. After that, very easy. You can just shoot them while they stand, and that will save you ammunition. Don't forget to turn off your lights. That makes you less detectable by other enemies. Quickly going for the chest here. Nice, a bit of WD-40. And we want to check out the other truck. Wait, where was the other truck? I think it was somewhere else. Not really want to use my shotgun here. Oh, it's there. Because I would probably draw the attention of the policeman over there. But we got kinda lucky. Yeah, in that jeep we have lots of ammunition. Just listen for the enemies, then you can see how close they are to you. Everything easy. And since we're here, I'm gonna quickly clean that area. That was an easy spawn because the rift spawned on the top. So... just... in here we are kinda safe as long as we have killed the rift. Maybe a policeman could shoot you from there, but usually they're not smart enough and you would have to be really unlucky. Let's see, we still got 7 shots in our Makarov. Then we can quickly kill the top policeman so we don't get confused by the sounds that emits. And I can hear when another policeman joins. Since I've used the shotgun down there, there's quite a possibility that soon another policeman will turn up here. There's one roaming along that road, and you usually get unlucky by pulling him. Oh, we don't have to... we cannot forget the stash down there. But so now I'm only hearing spawns and fragments. I think they are like the easiest enemies. Spawns can be annoying. Especially if you have to stay put because you're in an artifact field. I forgot. No headlamp yet. And there we got our first shotgun upgrade. Or side grade. I would call it side upgrade. Because the long shotgun will be better at range. But therefore it also weighs a kilogram more. So you can take less loot with you. I personally prefer for that reason the smaller shotgun. Or an SMG if I find it. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of loot. I mean, later on you won't be taking a lot of food, but at the beginning I like to have a little bit of a stash. And you will need food for one of the later missions. So it's nice if you have a diverse stockpile of food in your base. But now we should seriously clean up a few of the mobs here. Let's see. It's a good thing if you can count ammo, because then you can always reload in time and don't have the problem where you... Wait. Have to cock the bolt again. Really wondering where the other policeman is. 2 grenades, that's nice for the beginning. And we are still in the green when it comes to health and ammunition. By the way, that's a Phantom, the Kazang of the fragment. They're pretty harmless and kinda deaf. Hello, don't you hear me? Well. Oh, another visitor. Welcome to my little estate. So wait. But I still haven't finished looting. Why are they all distracting me? Oh. Still no headlamp. For that reason I rushed security level 2 like a maniac. Oh, we need these. Since we can't heal by sleeping, we're gonna rely on either artifacts or shower on the base, which costs money, or health injectors to heal. So not just every bullet we shoot, also every point of health we lose costs money. Good. Quickly refilling my shotgun. And let's take the small stuff here. No, I actually didn't want to loot this, but the policeman kinda annoyed me. And then I thought, fuck the police. Over here we have the next rift. The one we actually need to kill for our main story mission. Oh, and I just saw a policeman over there. Let's see, is he close enough? He's behind that wall. I'm gonna surprise him with a shotgun blast. So if you sprint a lot, they will tend to hear you easier, but if you just sneak around, go slowly, it's easy. They won't hear you.
He'd be away for long periods of time on inner city routes. I wish he'd been away when the event happened. But it was right around his birthday. We still had unfinished cake in the fridge. Napoleon, his favorite. He taught me to drive when I was very young. We had a lot of fun. My father was the silent type and didn't spend much time with us girls. Driving was something he could share with me, though we didn't know when or how I'd get a car of my own. I was really looking forward to that day. Freedom. And what do I have to look forward to now? You might be my only hope. No pressure.
Well, we already used quite a bit of our shotgun shells, but since it's the first day so tight, everything we clean up here won't annoy us on other wizards during this tide, so it's actually a good idea to clean up the map at first. Oh yeah, we get a hint that we have to use a flashlight if we want to get through there. Let's take that with us. We still have 10 kilos more we could take with us, so we can quickly loot these things here. And another loot box, very nice, more ammunition. I'm gonna stockpile that in the beginning to save money. I will just be using different weapons until I get the loadout I really want and need, so I don't have to buy ammunition. And that way you also get to experience different weapons. Otherwise I tend to do the Skyrim stealth archer thing where I always do the same build. Since I figured out it works for me. But it's also kind of boring if you never even take a look at the second tier weapons. Currently considering whether it's a good idea to go where I wanted to go. Since on that route you usually find at least one other long weapon. And we wouldn't be able to take it easily with us. Oh, I will have fun cleaning up my inventory during these play sessions. Energy drinks are gonna mostly drink at the beginning. You want to have a stash of 5 in your base. As a little hint for later. Oh yeah, and before I forget it, I'm gonna show you a secret stash. For that. There's also somewhere a note where it's described where you can find it, but if you want to find it, you have to go on the roof here. Be careful up there, sometimes you can sometimes find a policeman. And then you want to sprint right down here. Here you find a G17, which you would have to repair in the shop with a magazine and some ammunition. If you want to go for that weapon, I can recommend grabbing it here for free and just repairing it. Cheaper than buying it. Now, at first I always thought this is pretty lame, because there are only 3 bullets down here. But there's an item that's actually worth something. Down here, on the stairs. It's also just an item you can sell for quite a lot of cash. Now let's quickly get the main story item. We already see the glittering over there. That usually means there is our main story. Should already watch a bit on my weight. I shouldn't get over 30 kilograms.
The film was here just now. Need to develop it while the back room is free. God, you will hate me if I don't bring it back.
Oh, shotgun shell, shotgun shell. Mine. First room, be careful with this black grass here. Maybe use even 2 flashlights, make it go away easier. There's our quest item we need for completing the mission. Now just gonna quickly look around here. Here got another tape. We can just put them into our journal and listen to them. No, I don't really like the music, so I'm gonna skip it. Let's put another one in here, maybe with something interesting.
Stay the hell away from those collapsed buildings. There are no circumstances you enter one of those after the tide of heavy gear or death wish. Volume may be pesky, fragments and ripped flesh, but none of them coordinate with mimics. These things think. Now at this point, I think these things are people. At least we...
Now. So, now would be a good point to go home, but I'm gonna show you another secret stash where you can save some money later on. This tip might be too late for you, Snow, since you already bought the M9 in your playthrough. But for everybody else, maybe for Wolf. Yeah. How much weight do we have? Let's put that down somewhere up there, so we don't have to carry it with us. Sadly, we won't be able to use the M9 straight away, since you pretty much have to be security level 2 to really use it. Since you can't really buy any ammunition for it right now. I think the 9x90 ammunition gets unlocked at security level 2, so bad for you. I mean, security level 2 would be the time where you normally get the M9. First of all, we have a weapon chest here, which is often bugged, so you often get 2 spawns in there, and we got a really nice spawn in PPSH. I'm probably gonna use that from now on, as long as I've got enough ammunition. Gonna leave them both in here, because I quickly gonna go over there to Bobita Factory. And here it's really important that you don't shoot. We really want to go in here stealthy, and if something shoots at you and echoes to you, just run away. There are policemen back there, also armored enemies on this map, so just try to avoid all the enemies. You should definitely check here, because here's also often weapon crate spawns. What do we get? And GSH-18, some ammunition. Oh, slag ammunition, that's good. We can use that very well in the mid game. Even though I'm not a huge fan of shotguns in this game. Now you want to be careful. Oh fuck. Did I just say you should... If anything echoes on you, you should run. I didn't follow my own advice because I wanted to just grab that M9 stash, as I told you. Let's just take the toilet paper with us. That will be a nice thing to have for the beginning. We can clean all our weapons. If you're daring enough, you can of course explore more, even more here. There's some nice loot around here, but that's over there was usually the place where you would go if you want to achieve security level 4. So quite far away from our current position. And yeah, we will be overweight on our way back home, but that's fine. We got lots of loot. We got another short shotgun. We got, I mean, since we are here already, we can also just get another... Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Let's not be too greedy. Let's get out with what we have. So, cleaning up in between episodes will be fun, but we got quite a nice loadout to fight the rest of the map. I would argue we have already cleared 2/3 of the map. There is one rift left over by the train yard, and at least one very good stash. I'm gonna show you probably next episode when I'm gonna clear the train yard and try to get to Bolotki village. Otherwise, we will have some stragglers around here. Probably a single policeman up there, one near the other, one near here, probably. Yeah, otherwise it's almost cleared. And it's getting dark slowly, so good thing we head home. It's almost 7 PM. And I'm gonna try sneak by these anomalies, even though I can't hold anything to detect them right now, but we will probably be fine. And even if we would die, we would just respawn 50 meters over there, so that wouldn't really matter. Yeah. These blue anomalies you can walk through if you can't get to artifacts. But you shouldn't stay in them for long. But they're really not that dangerous. I think the reflector anomalies are way more dangerous. Not to speaking of lightning anomalies, they're the worst. Probably gonna sell both of these guns immediately. Or... yeah. I won't be using them this playthrough. As I told you, don't like shotguns. Especially not double-barreled ones, and we will very, very soon be facing enemies that take 3 shots, so would be bad getting there with a double-barreled shotgun. Even though it seems like a bit of a weird concept, just putting more barrels on a gun to have more shots instead of inventing something like a magazine. But well, that's history. Let's put them over here. And we will... I probably won't be finding the quest item in here. I will be turning that in at the start of the next episode. And in the meantime, I'm gonna clean up my inventory. And yeah, we got another letter here. Yeah, I'm gonna show you next episode how much our stuff was worth, and then we're gonna go to the train yard, getting the T-33 stash with a suppressor, and we might even go to Borodki village, depending on how much loot we find. And well, I want to keep all the loot, so yeah, I have to take quick breaks at my base to unload. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode. See you next time.